Hey Gem Twins, it's Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Jen the Butterfly, and I am here with your 2016 yearly Tarotscope. Alright. First off, thank you to everyone who's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. Thank you for all the comments, good and bad. Thank you to everyone who's been purchasing personal readings, everyone who have been following me on Instagram. Y'all, this is just crazy. We're ending out the year and I'm at like 3,000 followers and subscribers already. And I'm like, what in the world? But anyway, nonetheless, I pre-shuffled the deck. This is a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you would like a personal reading from me, my information is down in the description box. I offer 2 types of yearlies. This is just the general 1 card per month. If you want to see how the seasonal looks, if you're interested, on my website, it shows that I offer 2. Like I said, I'll be doing the traditional for my Geminis, and I believe it is Aquarius that I did the seasonal one. So you can look at that one and see if that's one that you are interested in. Prices are still the same, which is a matter of preference. Doesn't matter to me. It's whatever. I feel like they both equal out as far as, you know, giving you a good overview of what to expect for in the months. It could and throughout the season. So the cards usually resonate together, and I don't read the advice card. I don't put the advice card over first. I let that be the end because I love the way those end up resonating with the whole year. So again, let's get into the reading. I haven't looked at any cards, so I'll be just as surprised as you are, my Gem Twins. Again, this is a general reading. It may or may not apply. Okay. If it doesn't, check out your rising sign. Check out your moon sign. If those don't apply, then you know what? Maybe I just don't have. I'm not the tarot reader that has the message for you this year. You know, that's just what it is. Simple and plain. All right, here we go. For the overall theme, 5 of Swords. Excuse me. What I feel like this is telling us for the year of 2016 Geminis is that we're going to have some ups and downs. Okay. We're gonna we should expect it, but I feel like we should be aiming to be the victor in our own personal wars and wars with other battles. Not even wars, just battles with others. Okay? We're feeling victorious is what I feel. Now what I'm concerned about here is in the back. I'm not really sure as this or in the forefront right here down at the bottom, on the bottom, I guess that's left or right hand side, I'm not really sure. By his foot that's on the ground. I should just do that. This guy here, that's a person here. That person looks like they're dead. But in any case, I feel like there's a strong need for us to voice ourselves. And I'm not really sure where that's coming from. We can look at it with, you know, we'll look at it as we get into the months. But I'm kind of seeing this card as the 6 of Wands. But I'm concerned, are we doing it? What I'm not sure about right yet is if we're doing it at the expense of others, which I don't really feel that is. I'm not really sure. But there's a strong need to feel victorious and feel like we conquered something. A very conquering spirit. Maybe conquering within ourselves. But let's just take a look and see. But that's just what I'm looking at for the general energy for the year. Conquering of demons is what I feel like. I truly do. Alright, so listen, anyway. January, King of Swords. February, Page of Wands. March, the Emperor. April, 10 of Cups. May, 6 of Pentacles. June, 5 of Pentacles. July, Knight of Wands. August, Knight of Cups. September, the Hermit. October, 5 of Wands. November, 9 of Wands. December, the Magician. So you're ending out on the Magician. yeah, it's kind of, it's what I'm talking about, y'all. It's like, expect to be on the battlefield this year. We're gonna have, all is fair in love and war type shit this year. Honestly, Gemini, like, I feel like we need to be prepared, especially here and I know I'm skipping, but especially in October, we need to be prepared because we have people coming for us. We have people coming for us. And we're going to have, it's like he's putting his foot down with this Five of Swords. Yeah, and I was like earlier, now that I look at the cards, it's like, yeah, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose. If you win some, you lose some. Like I said, all is fair in love and war. Sometimes you have to lose a battle. And I feel like we're going to be up, we're going to feel like we're on the battlefield this year. We're going to be tried. I feel like we're going to be, I feel like we are going to be victorious in some. We may lose too. We might take some losses. I feel like we may take a loss around, we may take a loss around our birthday time, for those in June. Might be a financial loss or something. I hope not. But it's an up and down year. You're starting out, this is us, in January. King of Swords. And right now in January, like, for real, we're feeling like we're beasts. For real, because I look at this King of Swords, and to me, it's like he's looking back at the past. What you do at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the year, you do look back and look at where you come from. You set your intentions for the whole year. But it's like, yeah, he's looking at it like, yeah, okay, we ain't going back there. I got this. He got it, he's chilling, but his sword is right there. This is like for the people who sleep with their gun up under their pillow at night. That's what it is. Like, I'm ready to go into this year full force, doing what I have to do. That's what that is. I'm in control of my thoughts. I done thought this out. This is the most rational decision for me. I've got some knowledge behind this thing. I've done some research. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to master it because he's a king. Okay? Your intentions are to set out to master this year, to make the most of this year. February, you're looking at it. You're willing to look at it, and you have new energy coming in with the Page of Wands. You may even get a message from somebody of how to assist you on this journey. It may even come from your own child. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you may be even including your child with this venture. But either way, yeah. For some of you, you may be slacking off just a little bit. Just a little bit. But not really. I don't really feel that for a lot of y'all. I feel like this may be just something, an added bonus, something coming in to assist you along your way. You have help. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of feel like I wasn't sure if you were the ones in the background of the Five of Swords, if we were the ones in the back, or we were the victors in this. But in actuality, I feel like we are the victor. We're coming out as the victor because you do have the Magician. You created something by the end of the year. You set out to do it at the beginning, and by the end of the year, you have everything. You have everything. Now things are really about to pop up for 2017, but we're not even going to get there. We're just going to focus on 2016 right now. But yeah, March, again, this could be an Aquarius, an Aries. I feel like an Aries or Sagittarius, or maybe Leo, even Taurus type man, because I see this bull here. Coming in, helping you get some things together. You're taking back control. You feeling like you're in control. Really feeling good about yourself. March, April, May, even. April, you have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, is talking about being emotionally fulfilled. Home life is good. Family life is good. You're feeling good. You're feeling good because you feel like you've got your shit together. You're feeling this way. You know, if there are things that you want to do around the house, that you want to get your house in order, you got your house decorated the way you wanted to. You got your car fixed up the way you wanted it to. You know, you got your bank account right the way you wanted it to do. You know, there were some books that you wanted to catch up. You did that because you had this extra energy in February. You're going to get, it's like a resurging of energy coming in February to assist you. Because this is an old man. You know what I mean? He's full of ideas, he's full of thoughts, he can execute, but he needs the energy. Okay, so then the universe blesses you in February with this youthful energy. You may even start walking outside more and doing a little exercise. Who knows? Because this is like the little kid, that little high-spirited child that you hear people say, you high-spirited? Yeah, whatever. The child runs around a lot. That baby, love those little type of babies. They just run around. They keep you active. This is you being active. Being active within your plans. Getting things in order. Feeling good about it. You know? Feeling good about it. Feeling like you having a sense of accomplishment in April. Springtime. Birds are chirping. Flowers are growing. You know, sky is blue. The sun is out. You know, you here in Atlanta, you're at the Dogwood Festival. Good. It's cool. But then something happens in June. You take a loss. Or you may there's some type of failure here. I don't know if, let me draw a card on that, because I feel it in a couple of ways. Let me just see. Oh, okay. So you're taking a chance. You may just, okay. So, what are you taking a chance about? Because I got the Wheel of Fortune here. In the World. Okay. I don't feel like whatever loss this is not a bad loss. Because again, it is a 5. But you're going to take a chance anyway. But even though you take a chance on it and you lose out, you still learn something here with the World card. Okay? Regardless, it was a lesson to be learned. And I feel it may have to do with money. I feel like it may have to do with some type of business thing. It may be family. Okay? It may be family. Maybe somebody comes to you in June, or friends. Because I see like this person, I do feel like there's a loss, but when I look at this card, I feel like two people negotiating something. So maybe there's some type of negotiation regarding a loan or money, something involving family and friends. You take a chance with it with the Wheel of Fortune. It sounds like it is a good deal. I'll help you out. And I feel like it may not work out. You may take a loss with it, or maybe you're looking at it as if it's a loss because you're giving up something. But regardless of the fact, it's like you're still going to learn a lesson about it. Now, if it's a thing of you take a chance and the person doesn't pay you back, or they don't hold up on their side of the deal, then now you know with the World card. I still hold true that, you know, it has to do with a loss. I don't really feel like you may not gain monetarily. You'll gain in wisdom. You'll gain in knowledge. You'll gain in understanding. But I don't know if you'll gain in actual money if you take a risk, some type of money risk in June. So, but, you know, nonetheless, if you do decide to do it, you're still going to benefit from it. You know, you'll take a hit, but it's not gonna hurt you like that. It's not gonna hurt you like that. And that may be why you're willing to even do it. You may just do it just to see if this person is gonna prove you wrong, but they're gonna prove you right. And I feel like you're going to know that. And that's why I'm saying, like, you know what? Fuck it. You could have just, if I knew that, you weren't going to pay me back. You just could just ask for the money and I would have just gave it to you. You know, it could be that type of deal. But nonetheless, like I said, you learned. You understand it now. You get it. Cycle closed, cycle over, and you're moving forward. All right? And you are moving forward. July, you're moving forward. You back on your grind again, because it's right up under the King of Swords. You back on your grind again. You full of energy. You full of love in August. You may even have some people coming in to you. I feel like July will be a very, July and August really going to be a very intense month for people. You may have suitors coming at you, offering love, offering sex, offering a good time. You know, it is what it is for my single people. For those who are in a established relationship, you may you're going to be jumping right back on track. I don't feel like, I don't feel like this is a bad reading, y'all. I just feel like, it's just telling you to stand your ground. Put your foot down. Put your foot down. It's time for you to be victorious and take control back over. Some people are not meant to be where you are right now. Truthfully said. And in June, you may just see that. Who those people are. But nonetheless, June, July, you're moving forward. September, you are, the Hermit is right up under the Emperor card. And I'm looking at it as if, like, you're going to come to an understanding within yourself in September, fall time, end of summer going into the early fall. You may start to retract back from the world. Just know that. Because a lot of things have been happening pretty fast for you. Okay? And I feel like that's going to be the month where you're going to have to do some processing. Some mental process. You may not be wanting to hang out with people too much. But it's okay. It's okay. This is just your time to recharge your batteries. Explain that to your friends. The ones that really know you and understand you, they'll understand, that you need your time for introspection. You need your solitude. You need your time alone. And take that time and do that and process what's all been going on, because you've been going through a lot. That's why I'm telling you to prepare yourself. Okay? Prepare yourself. People, October, they're coming at you. They always have some shit to say. But you're not going to let them phase you. Okay? You're holding true to yourself. November. You're holding true to yourself. You wish a motherfucker would come at you the wrong way right now, the way you feeling. And it's not in a bad way, but it's just like, you want to tell people sometimes, if you know all that I've been through, don't come to me with that mess. Don't come to me that way. I'm not playing. You starting off the year in that, I'm not playing mode with the King of Swords. That's how you starting off. Like, it's going to be this way. No ifs, ands, or buts. You got the Emperor coming in to reinforce that. And it's very similar to the Taurus. It's like, once you get control of that, and once you understand that you gain control and you release something, everything starts to flow. You're gonna have some setbacks. You're gonna have some time that you need to be by yourself. You're gonna have people coming at you, but you're still standing strong. You are still standing strong. I feel like in this context with this Nine of Wands, I feel like he's bowing down, like he's being honored. He's like, yo, these are all of these in the back here. These are all of my trophies. And this is my most recent one. I bow to it. These are your trials. These are your battles. You wearing them proudly. You wearing your battle wound proudly. Understanding, like, Yeah, I've been at war all of these times. I've had people come at me all of these times. You don't want to test me now, okay? You don't want to test me now because I got this last one for you. And it's not, it's not in a mean way. It's not in a confrontational way. But don't try me. Don't try me right now. I'm not bothering you. I do what I need to do. I respect you. I come at you in a respectful manner. It's that type of thing. You're going to take on that type of attitude and mindset in November because you understand. It's like you don't want to do that. I feel like you're done with the battling. You're going to be done after June. You're going to lay all that stuff aside. You're going to be focused on other things. But you're not going to put up with the bullshit. This is you saying you're not doing it. Trust me, you don't want me to use this last one on you. I really wanted to just, I didn't want to have to use it. I wanted this to be the only one that I didn't have to use. Let me just hold on to this one and cherish this one. I've been through some shit with all these ones in the back. Let me just leave this one untainted. If you make me use this motherfucker, it's going to be a pity for you. And you're ending the year feeling powerful. It's like you're taking your power back. Maybe that's you in the background. Maybe that's us. We've taken our power back. We figured out the formula. Yeah. You stand strong. And look, again, this Five of Swords, look at all these swords he has in here. He's holding them up too. Like, look, I've got some control. I have some control over my thoughts. So I feel like this is beautiful. Because now you understand that you're back at the beginning now. You're owning your power. You're understanding it's like the Fool. The Magician, the Fool is the number 0 in the tarot deck. The first person the Fool meets is the Magician. The Fool is now, he's ready to start on his journey, and with his bag and his little dog. And the first person he meets is a magician. And the magician presents him with all of these tools. And he has to pick what he's going to take along and what is he going to take with him. And that's what you're understanding about this year. You're understanding what can be taken along, what can't be taken along. What works for you, what doesn't work for you. Where you stand on certain issues, where you stand with certain people, where's your finances standing. May finances are going to be pretty even keeled. It's going to be pretty good in May. I feel like it's probably going to be good in April too. March too. Finances are going to be good. Like I said, you may take a hit in June, but so what? It's only a 5. It's just a 5. Just take it. You gotta lose some money sometimes to win. You gave it in good intentions, so you'll be blessed for it anyway. And I think for a lot of y'all, you wasn't really expecting it back because you knew deep down inside you wasn't gonna get it back anyway. So, whatever. Lesson learned. Okay. Let me see the advice card to see what we have here for y'all. Y'all is pretty straightforward. This is a pretty good reading. I'm excited for 2016 as a Gemini looking at this reading, because I know that it's like you're gonna know by the end of the year, like you're built for this. If you've been wondering why people been coming at you all type of ways or whatever, you're like, well, I don't understand why people come at me this type of way, because they see something in you that you don't see in yourself. And when they see that and they see the light just shining so brightly, that's him standing with all his bright, he's tired now, but the sun is beaming in the background. He had to fight, like he is sweating. His hair is all wet. I don't know if you can really see. His hair is all wet, all stringy. He's been fighting. He was fighting hard. He's fighting for what he believes in. He's fighting for himself. And you just have people coming at you all the time. all the time. And it's like this Five of Wands is right up under the Ten of Cups. They're always coming at you, trying to keep you unhappy, trying to make you unhappy. They're jealous of your happiness. Regardless of what goes on with you, you still remain happy. And people can't understand that. They cannot understand it. They don't get it. So they try all that they can to test you. We're going to jab them with this. We're going to jab them with that. You know, we're going to try this. And we're going to try that. This is I wish a motherfucker would card. You understand? Don't try me. For real. It's going to be a courageous year for us, Gemini. We don't like to be mean. You know, and I'm not saying that you have to be mean to people, but there's an assertiveness that's going to come out. You have some assertive cards here. You know, the King of Swords, the Emperor. The Emperor comes in, you know, he's the king of all kings. He's the ruler of many kingdoms. He is an authoritative figure. He knows that when he makes a decision, not everybody's going to like it. Not everybody's going to like it. Look at the jokers in the face. They ain't going to like it. But, hey, it is what it is. You have to stand up for yourself right now. We've been looking out for other people, and, you know, you will continue to do so. I'm not telling you not to, because you're going to continue to do so. But you're going to understand now why people come off to you, or why you come off to people the way that you do, and why people tend to, I feel like sometimes people try to take advantage of Gemini because they think we're real, you know, we get a bad rap that we're so bipolar and we so up and down, we're so labile or whatever. But one thing they can't say about Geminis is that we don't have a good heart. And we do have a very good heart, and we're very sensitive. We don't let that into a lot of people, but we do. We're very sensitive and we're easily hurt. We're able to process it and move on, but we still get hurt. And we don't, you know, a lot of people think, I don't think a lot of people understand that about us. But, and in this case, this is you standing up for yourself. In 2016, there have been situations where you haven't really spoke up for yourself or for some, you know, some type of injustice, but you felt like you should. You're going to become more verbal. That's what the King of Wands is talking about here. You're going to be learning how to speak up. Be more vocal. You're already vocal, but you're vocal about certain things. Certain things you're not as vocal about. You know, we all have our strong and not so strong points, whatever. But you're going to be definitely, part of that is because of there's some confidence issues there, some insecurity issues there, which we all have, you know, regardless of whatever sign. But this is the time where you're going to be definitely seeking your truth this year. If there are things that you don't like, you're going to say that you don't like it. And no, you're not going to compromise. If it's something you stand strong on, you know, and that's the other thing with Geminis. You know, we will sway an idea quick. We're holding to it. There's certain things that we're going to hold on to this year, which is cool. You know, it's transition. It's always good. We can't always stay the same. It's cool to have fixed ideas on something. You can remain fluid on other ideas, other beliefs, but there's some things that, you know, people hold firm, and you're going to be holding. If there are a lot of things, or there's some things in your life that you've been kind of toiling with, and you're not really sure you've been riding the fence, you should be taking a stand on it. Beautiful thing. You're standing in your own truth, and that's what this year is talking about. And once you can stand into your own truth and you understand your own power, then you're going to have the ability to manifest. So, beautiful year. Let me look at the advice card. Advice card is Knight of Swords. What I feel with the Knight of Swords as an advice card, exactly what I said. You're starting out the beginning of the year as the King of Swords, the master of all the domains, right? Your advice card is the Knight of Swords. The difference between the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, to me, in this reading is, you know, the King of Swords, both of them are very intelligent. The King of Swords, the difference is the King of Swords, he knows how to say what he needs to say in a very straight to the point manner. He keeps his emotions out of it. He puts it in a way that the other party, he takes the time to put it in a way that the other party can understand it in its most simplest terms. Okay? He realizes that, you know, I was just talking about this today on the phone with one of my friends, is that, you know, you have to understand who you're talking to. Certain people, when you're trying to tell them something that they need to understand and some type of idea that they need to grasp, the King of Swords, he is able to explain that to you. You know, he can have a PhD in geology, but he will know when talking to a group of 4-year-olds how to explain lava rock and you know, sedimentary rock and volcanoes and lava and magma. He will know how to put it in terms so that those 3- and 4-year-olds can understand it. But then he also can sit there around his colleagues and talk to them in their scientific language. He can do that because he takes the time to understand and to observe the audience that he's talking to. The Knight of Swords doesn't do that. I had to say all of that to say that. The Knight of Swords doesn't do that. The Knight of Swords, he says what the hell he wants to say. He's smart now. He's right in what he says. But he says it in a way that can come up a little brash. He can rush in and he says things without thinking. He's very impulsive. So as an advice, I would say the Knight of Swords is telling you to think before you talk. Think about what you're trying to say, what you're trying to convey. Make sure you heard what you thought you heard, and present it in a way that the audience that you're talking to can properly receive it. That is the advice. That is the advice. Don't rush into anything. Think things out. It also talks about movement. Give proper thought to your action before you head in. Okay? So, beautiful reading. My Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Y'all, thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year. Thank you. Bye-bye.